Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright. Getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down. Fly me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me?
Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now, this is Bashal Tu'u. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Complete out to the right. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
His first throw is an interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Tu'u gets it from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Connects with fans. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Going on third, McCarthy. He gets it to Fant. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 13-0 lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
Okay,
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Vikings, 18, run. 18, run.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught quickly on the slant. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that would plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you got to be ready for some contact.
19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
79 Broncos. 18, 5 in.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Sends this to the end zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-score game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Escapes the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive up. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space and play tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
McCarthy throwing on third down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much. As they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Come on, 60 Vikings, 60 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 tight, 19 tight. No, no. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19 Lions. Ready. Back all 80. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-point game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body and try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That's up and through for the point after. And the the Vikings tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Finds a man right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. On the give, it's Tootin. And they bring him down around the 34. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. It's on target to Pierce. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars break the tie here in the first. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, Smash.
They kick the running back in motion.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Daniels on 1st down. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Come on.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have it, 2nd and 4.
Right here. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Let's go. Trap 50, trap 50. Go.
Firing quickly on the line, Daniels. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Nearly a big play by the safety, and I guess you could still say it was, but it benefits the offense as he gets called for roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They bring Higgins in motion left.
Ready.
Daniels now on first down. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
There's no question, Kate, if the big play is down, the seam or big tight end's a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Perfect. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air again, Daniels. That's caught for the first. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone now. Dump off, caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 70. Let's go, lady. Lions.
They'll run it from the gun. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay, ready?
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Ready?
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Viking 18. Let go.
Back to the well again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Tootin. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguar.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
72.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
6 yards.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 28-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. There was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60, drop 6, Dragon, ready. Cougar 19, Lion. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw again on second down. Daniels lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Inside give here for Tootin. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards on an out-run block. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He gets it to Fate. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On the ground, Tootin. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got a man left. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Back to the air, McCarthy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Carlson now to add one more. Going after is up and through. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. Now is Cook to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
70, Timberwolves. Tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's going to push one deep down there. That's complete inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Panther 60! Panther 60! Cowboy 80!
They'll run here on 1st down. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
79, Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 65.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Cup 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 18, Pioneer. Back on 80. 70 Lions. 19 Tiger, 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, it's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Blown back, it's the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Mustang 19.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Okay, ready?
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready, set.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Come on, come on. Set, Warriors, that's Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
He's back to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Gets it through the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
19
From the red zone now. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Let's go.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Hop 70, hop 70. Cut 19, cut 19. Ready, ready?
Now Daniels off the play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcats, 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Daniels. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Just away from 1. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Play action, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. A run here with Tootin. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll run it here with Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, it's Daniels. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. All in left side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Daniels now on 1st down. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Get it. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Tiger. 19 Warrior 70.
Man in motion out of the slot. 3rd and short. Daniels. This connects with Higgins. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 7-yard pickup and it moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Craft all 80. 2nd Pirates. 2nd Pirates. Dragon 60.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Ready? Rip. 65. Check. Cup 19. Cup Buffalo 18.
They give it to him again. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Fracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Go!
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tootin with it. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Let's go!
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Connects with Fant. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now it's Tootin. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Play straight ahead. And he'll go down here at the 16. Called it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars down by only 3. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he got what he could there, calling about 4 yards on first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Second down again to Tootin. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Check smash, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18, Pioneer.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pat the 60. Ready, ready.
This one set up for Daniels. It's going to be a win for the Vikings here today. As they get the first down, they can take the clock down to 0 now. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down, Minnesota.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
One drawn up here for Daniels. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.